Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to those of you watching from elsewhere in the world. But most importantly, good morning to Bitcoin because it is waking up again this morning, guys. We saw it, $53,000. It's on the table. It's happening. Is the pump going to continue? I put a poll in our chat for you guys this morning. By the way, let me know how the volume levels are for you guys today. But if you want to vote on that poll, guys, I want to know what your thoughts are. People are starting to get nervous. Is Bitcoin topping out? Is Bitcoin going to top out here? Or are we going to continue moving up to all-time highs before the Bitcoin halving? I have been listening to other folks in the space, seeing what's going on out there, and it is nobody knows what to think right now. See, on one hand, folks, we have a bull market that we understand that typically comes in the form of we have a Bitcoin bull run and then the Ethereum and then an altcoin rally. As we get closer to the halving, what we always anticipate, guys, is some kind of crash leading up to the halving event. But now, for the first time ever, we've got the largest institutions in the world with spot ETFs buying these things, $10 billion already in their portfolios, Blackrock and Fidelity, which is crazy. The question of the day is this: are they going to keep buying? Are they going to keep building up those bags and pumping our bags? And is this going to fool everybody in the market? Right now, the sentiment for retail traders is bearish. 60% of retail traders are short on Bitcoin right now. 60% of retail traders are short right now, yet Bitcoin is being bought up by Blackrock and Fidelity at an alarming pace. They almost have as much Bitcoin as Michael Saylor, who's been buying for years. And Blackrock and Fidelity, in the matter of a month and a half, have just caught up in this race. Do they offload? Do they take profits? Do the folks buying these things through Blackrock and Fidelity take profits, or do we keep moving up? Please let me know what your thoughts are. I have a poll for you guys. Welcome. If you're just joining the stream, welcome everybody. Good to see everybody out there. John316, Sports and Crypto, saying GUS is a 100x. I certainly hope so. Michael Artezi asking, hey, Welsh, how do we feel about that? $100 million market cap soon? Well, it depends on Bitcoin, I think, but maybe not. We'll talk a little bit about it in this video. Hey, Peso, good to see you. Thanks for joining in the chat. Let me know, guys, how the music is. If it's too loud, let me know. If it's okay, give me the, okay thing. Let me know, guys. Welcome to the Crypto Report. For those of you just joining us, here's how we're going to do it, guys. Well, we're going to look at the market a lot today because we're pumping, guys. Bitcoin did hit a yearly high moments ago this morning. I tweeted it out. Now we're going live for it to see if we can continue to move up. Gonna look at the stacks chart today because we're seeing something that might hint that, like the question was in the chat, maybe GUS can get 100x. Maybe Welsh can. Maybe it's just a 20x or a 50x. Either way, guys, there's great gains. It doesn't have to be on the memes. It could be on anything, really, in almost any space. The question is, did you do the research? Do you have a theory behind your bags? And can you explain it to somebody? Because if you can't, then it's tough. If you can't explain your reasoning, then, the question is, do you really want those bags in the first place? If you agree with that, smash the like button. Let's go. Let's get into it, guys. Welcome. Good to see familiar faces in the chat. UNFTD. Got to look into stacks map and STX 20s. I'm a little bit familiar with the stacks map. Not as interested in that right now. More so interested in the more straightforward DeFi swaps, protocols, stablecoin concepts being built on Bitcoin via stacks. Here you go. Here's your stacks chart, guys. Our previous all-time high for stacks in the last bull cycle was $3.44. We're on our way back up. My theory is this, guys. Now, whether or not Bitcoin goes up today or not, and we keep breaking out, I don't know. The trend's certainly looking good, but if you look at the past, typically we do have a sell-off before the halving. That being said, maybe because everybody is trying to anticipate this, it doesn't happen. Some people this morning, I was listening to Carl from the Moon, for those of you guys who know, and they were talking about a potential double top theory here. Well, that might make sense. 1, 2, maybe a third top. Maybe we just keep blasting off, and retail, who is 60% short right now, just has the most pain because they were just on the sidelines. Maybe that happens. But if Bitcoin keeps going up, which maybe we cool off here soon, if Bitcoin keeps going up, Ethereum can certainly keep going up. This morning, guys, Ethereum broke $3,000 this morning. It was absolutely spectacular. Let me go back to the hourly candles. I'll go to auto. And kaboom, there it was, guys. We got all the way up to $3,004, which is crazy. Right now, Ethereum is retracing. So is Bitcoin. We have the market open officially happening. We might get some volatility here, guys. Yesterday was a holiday, so Bitcoin wasn't trading. All that buying or selling that might have wanted to happen yesterday but couldn't on the holiday is maybe we get a little more activity here today. Let's see what we got. 4-hourly candle showing red for Bitcoin right now, and we're gonna get into some stories, guys. And if you're excited about your BTC or your WELSH bags, smash the like button. We certainly are here, looking forward to this bull market, friends. Hourly candles right now, we got a big red hourly candle for Bitcoin. This could have been a little bit of a period for us to cool off. Again, we hit a yearly high this morning. We got 23 viewers, 10 likes. Smash the like button if you want Bitcoin to flip this candle and flip it green like I do and see us keep going up to the moon. Hey, if we get a dip, guys, well, then it's something we were expecting here on this channel. We talk about these 4-year cycles, and that's what we expect, guys. And historically, we can come out of a bull market, go into a bear market, have a fake out pump, and then a dump, and then remain into a bullish trend. That could happen. That's what a lot of people are expecting. The question is if everybody's expecting it, is that what happens? But then you could also apply that to the rest, because the 4-year cycle real, all these other concepts. So it's a dangerous thought. That's why at the end of the day, DCAing and hodling is a strategy I like so much, because it takes that guessing out of it. Now, there are some fantastic positions to potentially consider right now if Bitcoin keeps pumping and we get these altcoin rallies. The most bullish altcoins that I'm looking at right now are on stacks. People are building DeFi on Bitcoin. I scream it every day at you guys now because I really believe in this new trend. I'm very excited for it. In the meantime, a lot of these other mainstream altcoins are kind of stuck right now. Solana was pumping all year, kind of stuck right now. We have been seeing some really good uptrends in stacks and the stacks ecosystem. Crow versus BTC, almost to a bottom. I expect Crow coin to bounce. Anybody that's fading on Crow right now, I think they're going to regret it, but who knows? I could be wrong. Here you go. I mean, look at the chart. Here's another project built on stacks, doing very well. Let's see if we can get Ethereum to keep pumping today. Bitcoin. I put out a poll for you guys. Let me know. Do you think Bitcoin crashes today, or do you think we continue to go up? I'm glad you like the tunes, John. Thanks for the love, brother. Let's go. Let's get in here and talk a little bit about this. So, let's play this little game. If you were to kind of try to assess the odds of Bitcoin going up or down right here, the odds really, just based on past performance, which is a dangerous game, say, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green months in a row. March is coming up, guys. 7 months in a row for Bitcoin would be a record. Haven't even seen that since, before 2013, maybe even ever. 7 green months in a row. That would be an absolutely spectacular thing to see us get. 8, 9 months, we'd just love to keep going bullish, right? Well, dips are healthy. Here's some speculation that's kind of interesting to me. So some people are suggesting that if Bitcoin keeps going up, it's actually going to be really bad for the price action in the long term. Does it have to be? I don't really know. I don't have a magic ball. I can't predict the future. But the thought is this, folks. Basically, if the higher Bitcoin goes up without slowing down, people are saying the longer Bitcoin needs to fall and consolidate before the real bull market can begin, and it's postponing our gains, and you wouldn't want to see that. That's kind of the sentiment that I see. I also see a sentiment that retail is right now 60% short, but I do not see any signs of Blackrock and Fidelity halting their buying, and it's actually shocking to me. You look at MicroStrategy right now, people faded on Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy. I think this thing at some point is going to get back to these previous all-time highs at some point in this year, guys. That's going to be huge gains for a traditional stock. I saw this story the other day. I don't even have it pulled up, but MicroStrategy is entering S&P 500 territory because they're so big. Some people were criticizing Michael Saylor for his Bitcoin bet, and those people are kicking themselves probably now, wishing, man, I wish I had copied that strategy, because clearly it's looking very effective. Now, Coinbase is down today. We see MicroStrategy is down a little bit today. Interesting, considering Bitcoin just hit highs. We're seeing a little bit of a sell-off to start the day. If you look at Coinbase, again, Was looking like we want to break out, getting a little bit of a red candle to start the day. This thing, truthfully, guys, can flip around at any moment, but I would not be surprised to see a little bit of a sell-off just because of the history of Bitcoin. That being said, if everybody's expecting it, maybe we don't get it after all, folks. Maybe we don't get it after all. Seeing a lot of red today after Bitcoin hit 53,000. It's very, very interesting. There's a lot of great stories out there that you guys need to be aware of. Like, fun fact today, 13 years ago, Bitcoin's price was 90 cents. 90 cents. There you go. Could have been a billionaire on Bitcoin, guys. I'm going to pause the music for now while we get into some of the stories. Going to hear a little bit. And by the way, guys, if you do have any questions in the comments down below, please throw them ahead at me. Very curious to see how you guys are feeling today, what your thoughts are. If you're new to the stream, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Crypto Kip. You are watching the Crypto Report. Bitcoin was pumping this morning. Let's see if we can get this pump. If you smash your like button, maybe we can juice up the price of Bitcoin a little bit more. I just don't see any signs of stopping out of Blackrock and Fidelity. They're dropping another Bitcoin ETF ad here. We're also seeing the Bitwise CEO say that their Bitcoin ETF was approved for full access to advisors at a $30 billion nationwide RIA, one of the largest in the country. They want more exposure, guys. This is crazy. This is a crazy time. They've got over $10 billion worth of Bitcoin now. That was 19 hours ago. What are they going to be at after today? Are they going to keep buying today? Please let me know your thoughts. I'm so curious. I'm so curious because it's a very good measure to see what your peers in the market are saying. One person that you probably don't want to be caught listening to right now is this guy right here, and that is Jim Cramer. Let's listen to Jimmy real quick.
Manipulated the whole time by Sam Bankman-Fried. So please don't assume, therefore, that it's not still being manipulated. And I would sell my Bitcoin right into this rally. And believe me, I had been a believer one time in Bitcoin. Not here, not now. Bitcoin.
Okay, so that was 11 months ago, and it's up 112%. And he said, I'd sell my Bitcoin right here, right now. Guys, if you counter trade Jim Cramer, do you do well? It seems like it. It really seems like it. It's absolutely unbelievable. I just don't understand. Again, this guy bought his farm with Bitcoin profits, and how does he just ignore the Bitcoin? How does he just ignore these cycles? It's hard to speculate in the short and midterm on these cycles, but I mean, there is a broader cycle that's pretty darn obvious now. He knew the Bitcoin halving was coming out. I think there's ulterior motives here because at this point, you can't possibly be this wrong and be on TV unless you're doing it intentionally. Call me conspiracy theorist, but it's a joke how wrong this guy really, really is. Two reasons why Bitcoin could challenge the record high of 69K before the halving. This is the conversation that I see people saying, and I see people. There is definitely a divide growing of the bears and the bulls. People are getting skeptical. How could we possibly keep going? Every crypto influencer right now is getting more and more cautious. The fear is creeping up. The fear is creeping up. Does that mean that we all are wrong and that all of a sudden we're going to take off? I want to know. Please put your vote. What you think in this poll. I put out this poll. It's a very interesting conversation right now. Who knows how it's going to play? Jasmine, never got into Jasmine. I saw that was pumping today. I hope you're making money, guys. Aiden says, good morning to you, my brother. Chris Noble asks, hi, would you consider converting BTC for Crow since it's almost at its all-time low against it? Chris, it's not a bad concept. It's not a bad strategy right now. The only fear is I don't really want to fade on Bitcoin DeFi. And it's like if you're selling the rest of your Bitcoin for Crow and you already got a big bag of Crow, then do you really want to do it? I've got a big bag of Crow. I personally don't need to buy more Crow. If you don't feel like your Crow bag is big enough, then maybe that's a strategy you want to consider. But are you selling all your Bitcoin for it? Because if that's the case, then I can't really get behind that. You know what I'm saying? I just want you guys to have some exposure to some big caps. I don't do the financial advice thing. It's not what I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you my thoughts. Thinking thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Waldo, good to see you in the chat, brother. Alex Labs is making a STX 20 marketplace. I'm ready for it. I'm here for it. Yeah, anything being built on Bitcoin right now, I'm kind of bullish on. One thing I still got to learn more about, can't quite wrap my mind around it, is tap and track and versus the Taproot upgrade. So there's a difference between the Taproot upgrade and Tap. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about right now, well then you're in the right place, because we're learning together, guys. I've got a lot of knowledge in this stuff, but I am by no means an expert. I ain't a rocket scientist. I ain't some sort of crypto genius. I'm a guy who's been learning about crypto since 2016. Me and my partner on the channel, Black Sea, started this channel because we were young men who made a lot of money and a lot of mistakes back in the day. We did better in the 2020 bull run than we did in the 2017-2016 bull run. And this bull run, we are even more prepared to have more gains than ever before. And we wanted to start this channel in the bear market so that we could be here for these conversations. 2 reasons Bitcoin could challenge the record high. This time it's different. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. John 3:16's got 100K crow and he's ready for the bull market. Now, historically, guys, this would be a cool off period. Historically, this could be, maybe it would be, a cool off period. Now, does it have to be? No, but history says, well, we cooled off right here. We cooled off right here. You know, hey, Bitcoin was pumping. We cooled off right there. Maybe we get that dip. But maybe, just maybe, Blackrock and Fidelity don't let us catch that dip. And that's the debate. That's why I got the poll. That's why I want to know how you guys are feeling in the chat. And I wanted this article earlier. MicroStrategy's Bitcoin windfall bringing it to S&P 500 territory. This is significant. This means his bet was good. The Bitcoin strategy turned out to be a good strategy. I already have that one, y'all. We've been talking about some of these things. Now, I wanted to share with you guys. Let's do this. I wanted to show you guys this. So, talking about Jim Cramer, you guys got to watch this short. As a matter of fact, ooh. You know what? I think my music was a little too loud. My bad, y'all. My bad. Here we go. All right. Let's do this. The top gaining cryptocurrency on the day is WorldCoin, ticker WLD. No, that's not the one I wanted. 31%. I want to show you guys this one. The top gaining cryptocurrency. Oh, you know what? I got to fix that. Okay, it looks like we posted the wrong short. Okay, I got to fix that, folks. My bad. All over the place. Forget it. Forget the whole thing. Scrap it. Flip it upside down. Let's talk about WELSH. Let's talk about WELSH, y'all. So we're getting a little bit of a dip this morning. We are getting a little bit of a dip. All right. Were you paying attention to WELSH on Bitcoin via Stacks? I tweeted this 13 hours ago. Was it 13 hours ago? Let's do a little refresh. A little longer than 13 hours ago. This is where my community was entering. If you guys are new to the channel, if you guys are just joining the stream today for the very first time, well, we've been talking about Bitcoin related plays. And here was, I mean, if you guys were watching since I first started talking about it, here was your potential entry point on WELSH, which means that you are what, 4, 6, almost a 4x from the entry point. GUS. We were buying GUS here, I guess. Absolutely crazy. I think I was buying GUS down here, actually. We talked about it. We've been talking about it. WELSH might be getting a major exchange listing. That could be crazy. CryptoKitty says, thanks for all your hard work and knowledge you share with us, Kip. I stumbled onto your channel while I was researching WELSH, and I'm stoked that we're so early and that generational WELSH. Keep sharing. I'm trying, man. I do believe in this theory. I really do. You know, how'd you get all that money? Them? Me? A dog meme called WELSH. I really feel that way. I'm also going to try to do more Twitter spaces. I think that it's valuable to have a conversation with the community. And I'd urge you guys, if you do see a Twitter space that I'm launching, feel free to hop in and let's have a dialogue. Let's have a conversation. I'd love to talk with you guys via voice chat, via Twitter spaces, if you guys want to do it. I did also get a Clanosaurus NFT from downloading Magic Eden's new wallet. Black Sea, my partner, shout out to you, my brother, has his finger on that Solana pulse and told me, hey, if you download the new Magic Eden wallet, you can actually get some free Clanosaur NFT. So I did, and I got it, and that was fun. But if you guys have been, if you're not following my Twitter, you absolutely should be, guys, because we are tweeting a lot more lately, and it's a very exciting time. Let's look at Bitcoin. Let's check in how we're doing this morning. Got this market open, and we got some red candles, y'all. We hit 53,000. It hit. We hit it, guys. Let's see here. Let's go down to the 30-minute candles. Let's see what we got. Look at that volatility right. That is a $30,000 Bitcoin, and or a $53,000 Bitcoin. That is a $53,016 Bitcoin, and we're down $1,000 since that little pop up above. Absolutely unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable, this thing. Now, I did put out a poll in this chat for you guys, and I'm going to end that poll, see how you guys are feeling. So I asked the question, will Bitcoin crash soon? 75% of you guys say no, and 25% of you say yes. That is contrary to what we are hearing about retail. Very interesting. You guys are more bullish than the rest of retail, according to the data. We got 34 viewers, 18 likes. If you guys like your crypto and you like a live stream in the morning, smash that like button for me, guys. Smash it up. $52,000 Bitcoin right now. Let's take a peek here at what is going on with these Bitcoin related plays, because again, here's a thought. If Stacks can go to price discovery mode, some people think that Stacks is going to be above a $100 billion market cap. That's a 30x for Stacks. Some people think that Stacks could be up to a $200 billion market cap. And frankly, I agree. You look at Stacks, it's the biggest place to build Bitcoin DeFi. The amount of value locked up in Ethereum DeFi is 25, let's call it about 25% of the market cap of Ethereum, which is like 300 billion right now. And so, you know, let's go to Bitcoin. If Bitcoin's total value locked up in its DeFi ecosystem was 25% of its market cap, well, that's 250 billion, and Stacks is the layer 2 solution for it, and its market cap's only 3 billion, undervalued. And so Alex, what is Alex? For those of you guys that still don't know, we were saying buy it here. You know, not financial advice though. And if you did, you'd be up 80% though. But this is the super app for Bitcoin DeFi. It's got a bridge, it's got a launch pad, it's got a lot of different things. You know, I heard something very interesting yesterday as well. I was listening to George from Cryptos R Us, and he was talking about Alex Labs, and he was talking about Alex Labs. He was talking about Bitcoin DeFi and Stacks. A lot of people in his chat were talking about Stacks. People are getting more bullish on Stacks. People are starting to catch on, guys. I think we're really onto something here. But he was talking about some of his other investments. He's investing in ICOs, and me and Black Sea have been looking more and more in those. And I do agree with something that he said in a big way. And what he was saying was that some of the new projects that are coming on, some of the new launches on launch pads that he's seeing are all Bitcoin DeFi, Bitcoin layer 2 solutions, Bitcoin related plays. Which tells you what? The Bitcoin narrative could be the narrative in this next cycle, guys. We really could be onto something here. If Stacks breaks out, we really could get a much more significant move for these really low cap altcoins within the Stacks ecosystem. Bitcoin needs to hang on. Stacks needs to continue to break out. And then maybe we can start to continue to see moves out of a coin like GUS, which is way overbought right now. I wouldn't be surprised to see a big dip here. I have an absorbent amount of money in here, and if Bitcoin crashes, I will get wrecked. And there's the truth. I'm in a degen play right now with WELSH and with GUS. If it pays off, it'll pay off big. If I get hurt and Bitcoin crashes, I'll get hurt bad, and you guys will be here for it. So I put my money where my mouth is. I've been talking about this, guys, but I've got a feeling about stacks. Even if we get a big dip in Bitcoin, I'm ready for it, guys. I've got a huge bonus coming in April that I'm ready to continue to put that dry powder into the game. Get ready for this bull cycle, because if we get a pullback, great. If we don't get a pullback, great. Either way, I'm ready for it. Alex Labs is doing all right. It's kind of consolidating. We got WELSH coming down from its highs yesterday. We've got just breaking out the all-time highs almost every single day. Orange is getting a nice little pump right now. Great to see. Orange is finally time to get a nice little pump. We've been waiting for that bag to move. It's been stuck a little bit. Very bullish on this. We need this Web3 wallet to come out. We want more Web3 partners for Bitcoin DeFi to make Bitcoin DeFi easier, more accessible for the mainstream. You know, a lot of people are asking me, how do you buy this stuff? How do you buy this stuff? The fact that people don't know how to buy this stuff and they're in my chat doesn't make any sense to me, because we're talking about this every day. Alex Lab, guys, that's the big secret. You got to download a DeFi wallet, and if that's too complicated for you, then it's too complicated for you. I get it. And then maybe you just buy stacks on a centralized exchange and forget about it. But if you're following this narrative, then who knows? Maybe these other little coins have some really big upside. We'll see. We'll see. This is only about a 200 or $150 million market cap. WELSH is about a $60 million market cap. Orange is about a $12 million market cap. And GUS is about a $2 million market cap. I know those off the top of my head because I'm on the pulse, friends. I didn't have to look at any charts. I just know where my bags are at. And if you don't know where your bags are at off the top of your head, well, you might want to, especially if you're in a meme coin, because that could wreck you at any given moment. And I'm ready for it. I'm here for it. Are you buying? Are you selling? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. Let's look at some of the trending tokens on the day. According to CoinGecko, let's refresh and see what they're saying. White rhinoceros. Did you guys know that the white rhino is going extinct? No surprise here that this thing is trending. White rhinos are going extinct. There's only 2 left. They're both females. Why do I know that? I like weird things. I watch documentaries. I'm super sad. 2 female white rhinos. Last 2 on the world. Unless we do some crazy stuff with genetic testing. And, you know, I don't know. Maybe the white rhinos' days are just... It's over for the white rhinos. Smash the like button if you're going to miss the white rhinos, guys. Because if you're not... then, you know, I don't know. Filecoin. Let's talk about Filecoin. It's the big gainer on the last 24 hours. Filecoin moved over to Solana. And so we're seeing a lot, the trend. Filecoin, I think Ronin, Arweave, I believe. These are decentralized storage plays. That's a big concept, you know. It's like cloud services, right? Google Drive, Dropbox, things like this. That's what these are competitors for. Decentralized storage. It's a good concept, up 40% over the last 7 days. These narratives pivot, guys. These narratives pivot around. For some reason, the FTX holdings are hot right now. Why? Why are the FTX holdings hot? Ew. I don't care what the FTX holdings are. I was curious, though. I got to admit, I was very curious. And it's very interesting to see, too, like, what's trending on this versus what is trending on, say, CoinMarketCap. Like, they're not ever going to be the same. Pixels over there and something else over here. Very, very interesting to watch that. Let's go back to the BTC price charts. Let's see how we got, what we got. Whoa, is my music freaking out? All right, y'all. Let's see if Bitcoin can get this move back up, friends. Little market open stream here. Curious what is going on with the traditional market. So we got a new 30-minute candle coming out. Let's go out to, let's say, let's go to the 4-hour release. Look at that trend, y'all. Look at that trend. It is so amazing to me, guys, that Jim Cramer said, Mr. Bitcoin has a new theme. He said it right here. Price go down. Guess what? You missed out on 35% upside if you listen to Mr. Jim Cramer. What a jamoke. All right, let's see what we got. Giovanni says, KuCoin had Alex Labs. Good, yeah, a lot of exchanges have that listed now. Beckenbauer Gaming says, good afternoon. How you doing, Kip? Doing well. Got my coffee. Up and at 'em early today. If you guys are just joining us, if you want to become a member like John, like Waldo in the chat, to this channel, get access to our private Discord, you can become a member using the members join link down below. Check that out if you guys want to do it. If you want to trade on the volatility that Bitcoin brings to the table for you beautiful people. On a day-to-day basis, right now we get a lot of volatility. We're up to $53,000 earlier today, but if you want to make a trade on that, you can do so. Signing up for FEMAX down below. Leverage can be a great tool. It can be very dangerous, very risky. If you're an inexperienced trader, I couldn't recommend it. But if you've been around the game and have been not really dabbling with leverage and you're curious, it's a fun tool to mess around with if you're playing it safe, guys. If you're playing it safe. There's free money when you sign up. Be careful if you're going to do it, guys. Just be careful if you're going to do it, all right? All right. New hourly candle for Bitcoin. Let's see what we got here. All right, so market's been open for 30 minutes. We had a big green candle, and then we had a big red candle so far. We were pumping up before market open. Market open comes, and we dump. Blackrock's not buying anymore. They're selling it all. Just kidding. Just kidding. Exchange Motors is asking, Helium Mobile, what are your thoughts? I mean, look, they launched their own network. I think that that's pretty cool. It's probably going to do well, folks. It's probably going to do well. Honestly. We'll see if Bitcoin can make its last stand here at $50,000. That's what it feels like, right? It's a very weird feeling right now, guys. I don't know if I'm crazy bullish or if I'm crazy bearish right now. I really couldn't tell you. So much of me expects Bitcoin to tumble down. So much of me does. But the other part of me says, let's just keep going. It's tough. It's tough. All right, I'm gonna take off the music. It might be messing with my stream health. I'm not really sure. The music is gone. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, a very interesting thought right now. So we still have some people in the chat asking me, you know, is it a good idea to basically they sell your Bitcoin for sell your Bitcoin for altcoins? Do you want to do that? I don't know if you want to do that. If Bitcoin's due for a crash right now, then your altcoins are about to get rocked and rolled. Technically, if you want to get real about where Crows at versus BTC, gabagool, you could go down as much as 18% from here. Honestly, guys, to the low of Crow versus BTC, I'd expect at least about 7% more from here. But I'm thinking about a pullback. Question from Jack. Thoughts on Crow reaching $2 this year? Not this year. Not this year. Maybe. Hopefully, that'd be great. No, not maybe. Probably not. Probably not. Not this year. But $1 this year might be on the table. John316 says, I have 0.3 BTC trying to DCA more, so a pullback would be a blessing. Yes, it certainly would be for a lot of people. I know a lot of people feel that way. And it's very interesting. You know, I know there's some people that still have some cash on the sidelines. Some people are fully deployed. I'm fully deployed. And so it would be painful right now if a crash came. But again, I've got more powder coming in, more money, more cash that will be paycheck to paycheck. Obviously got a paycheck coming later this month, and I got a huge bonus coming in April. My plan for the year is just to dollar cost average in. And Beckenbauer says the year is long. We're just getting started. The year is long. We have a long way to go. Stacks right now trying to decide if it wants to follow the trend that Bitcoin has. You know, It'd be interesting, guys. If Bitcoin double tops, maybe stacks double tops, we get a dip, one more chance to buy back in. I'm not opposed to it. I am not opposed to it, folks. No, I'm not. See what else is going on right now. And let's just go over to some of the top gainers, huh? Let's see what's going on over here. So, yeah, Filecoin, Arweave, Seacoin, HBAR. I have a lot of people talking about HBAR, it seems. A lot of people bullish on HBAR. Caspa, ripping and roaring. You could have bought this thing at 10 cents, doubled your money in the last like 2 or 3 months, I think. Pretty decent, pretty decent. Of course, we were making more than 2 or 3 X's. We were making 5 or 6 X's on some of these Bitcoin DeFi plays, which, again, I think these things are just going to be huge. These Bitcoin DeFi plays are crazy to me. And obvious. I think it's obvious, too. How can you fade on this trend right now? I don't know how you could. I don't know how you could. Let's see what we got here. There is a nice dip here on WELSH, though. So, I mean, if you guys are looking for a position, hey, you're better on buying on red than buying on green. But at the same time, this is such a risky spot to be getting into WELSH right now. I mean, we were getting in down here, and I tweeted it out to you guys. I did videos on it. You had a chance to get in with us down here if you had just watched the content. If you're subscribed to the channel, if you have your notification bell and you're up to date with all the videos and you're not just watching the Crow videos, then you could have picked out this dip with me and wrote it up for a nice 4X, 5X. We're doing well, and honestly, I've got my bags now. I'm not really interested in accumulating more because my bags are ridiculously huge of all these. Orange, GUS, and WELSH. I actually ended up selling my Alex to get a bigger position on WELSH and GUS. Actually, probably right about at the bottom of this green candle. This candle was a hollow body candle yesterday, and then we rallied up through the night. Now we got a new daily candle. So far, we're red. Hopefully, we can flip bullish. If not, that's okay. That gives more people an opportunity to buy the dip. I'm bullish on these guys. What is WELSH? The first dog meme on Bitcoin. That's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy, folks. Let's see what we got here. Yep, Bitcoin stuck at 52K, folks. 52K. Very, very interesting. Oh, sir, good to see you in the chat. A loyal member on the channel. Giovanni asks, what is your prediction for Alex Labs in this bull run? It's a great question, Giovanni. I'm going to say that Alex Labs could go to, I don't know, like a 5 billion, maybe a $10 billion market cap. And so I'm thinking, yeah, you could get a... I mean, yeah, you might be able to get a 50. You might be able to get a 50 to 100x on that thing. I mean, conservatively 20x. Conservatively 20x. I feel good about that. You know, that's really only asking for a $2 billion market cap. You're talking about the biggest swap, decentralized exchange protocol bridge for Bitcoin-related plays thus far. Pretty bullish, guys. Mr. Planet Profit, good to see you in the chat. We're doing an early stream this morning, folks. Welcome, welcome. Good to see everybody out there. If you're just joining, welcome. I'm going to get the tunes going again. Bitcoin is crashing. We're crashing. Whoa. It's all right. I'll be right back, y'all. All right. How we doing, guys? Thanks for joining. If you guys are just joining the stream, had to hop off screen for a second. I'm back, guys. Welcome. We are looking for a pump on Bitcoin today. Are we going to get it? We already hit $53,000. Afternoon for Mr. Planet Profit over there. Good morning to Aiden. Good morning for me as well. Bright and early today. We were up. Michael Zabala. Got your name wrong, maybe. Just keep buying Crow, boys. Don't think about it, he says. It'll be a couple years and $2 will be rich. Yes. But dollar cost averaging and diversification is key. Not being in an echo chamber is key. You know, not just Crow. Yes, I've got a huge bag of Crow. But I'm looking at Bitcoin. I'm very much so looking at stacks. Want this thing to explode? I think it will. Very bullish on it. What are my thoughts on VVS? I like it. We need Crow to blast off. Benny Blue Eyes, good to see ya. Miss you too, brother. Welcome back, my brother, the moderator, the legend, the only Benny Blue Eyes. DJ Kip, that's right, brother. And there goes Bitcoin. Moving back up. Hopefully. Feeling good, though. Feeling good, guys. Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome. Nice little Welsh chip. Whoa, you buying? Are you selling? You buying? You selling? Let me know. Yeah, so put out a poll earlier, and people are saying we don't crash yet. That's what you guys voted. So that means you must be buying. See what we got. Hunch is going wild. What's good, Hunch? So this is interesting. Track and Alex are in a war. Nobody will tell you this, but I will. It's probably the most bullish thing about both of them. It's silent, and it'll push them both to extraordinary heights. See, I still don't understand exactly how Track is a competitor, because I don't have a product that I can use like this. And so, Hunch, if you're here, explain that to me. Track, where's the actual product? You know? Not getting that yet. We're learning, folks. We're learning. Good dips today on some of these things. This one's starting to move. Orange, very bullish on orange. Got a big bag. At some point, this is going to break out the highs again. But if Bitcoin slips, then this probably does too. Can't believe, though, we hit $53,000 this morning. Unbelievable. Mr. Planet Profit's big gaming on Welsh. Big dogging. You big dogging me, bro? He's a tweeter, man. I love it. Welcome for those of you just joining us. We're just watching the charts right now. We did a little bit of a news update, price update earlier in the stream, guys. If you're just joining us, throw some questions at me. What are we thinking today? What are we wondering? What's on the mind? Because Bitcoin's thinking bearish thoughts right now. It looks like you guys are thinking bullish thoughts. Bitcoin's showing bearish thoughts. Who's wrong? Bitcoin or us? I'm bullish. I'm also ready for that big halving crash. Ready for it. Ready for the dip. If it comes. If not, let her rip. Yep. Mr. Planet Profit said it beautifully. If you're here, you better be tapping that like button, y'all. It helps in the YouTube algorithm, helps support the channel, and I do appreciate the love. If you enjoy the content, of course. If not, thumbs down it. Tell me the truth. Stacks is at a very interesting spot. This is a very pivotal moment. If you just look at what's going on with Stacks, there are no whole-bodied candles that are able to... Look at all these wicks here at this level. This is a very, very interesting level where we see all the... Here's a wick. We're wicking above it a little bit, but the bodies of these candles cannot close above 269. So we're going to need to see that for Stacks. Let's go down to a smaller time frame for Stacks. We want to do it. We've only in this last little bullish phase for Stacks, we've only 1, 2, 3 wicked above it 3 times. Today is a green candle. we could see it happen, guys. We're going to want to see Bitcoin continue to stay up and stacks to keep moving up. There's a chance that if Bitcoin crashes, maybe money consolidates into stacks. That's the interesting thing I heard some people talking about too with stacks, is because stacks is not only a Bitcoin correlated play, but it is also an altcoin. And so if you're following the strategy and the theory, well, when Bitcoin pumps, everything else is stuck. And then when Bitcoin cools off, altcoins pump. Does that strategy apply to stacks, or is stacks going to correlate more closely with Bitcoin, or are they going to inverse each other like on smaller time frame moves? I don't know. Can't predict the future, but we can sure speculate. And Riley says, good morning. Buzzing to make a live stream. Glad you made it. Usually working. Work is good. Work is good. I did a live stream earlier today so I can get some more work done. I want to be productive today. Today's going to be a good day, even if the markets go down a little bit. Bitcoin's crashing. It's all good, though. All right, guys. Well, anyway, we will keep an eye on the price of Bitcoin today. Looks like we're not going to break 53K right now. If I end the stream when we pump to 53K again, great. If not, no worries, guys. I'm calm. I'm excited. What's the trend right now? It's building DeFi on Bitcoin, guys. I'm bullish on WELSH. I'm bullish on GUS only because it's a speculative play on the narrative of Bitcoin DeFi. My plan is to take profits in these crazy meme coin altcoins, which are very high risk. Right now into stacks, into Alex Labs, some of the more actual real products, the real utility plays. Then when it comes to the Bitcoin DeFi ecosystem, Sovereign, Deco, there's a lot of great plays out there. We're getting ready for Track. Got to learn more about that one, guys. If you like the content, do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe to this channel, guys. What do you think Bitcoin's going to do today? Let me know in the comments down below. That is all I got in this one, guys. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Smash the like button. Subscribe to this channel for more crypto videos. And as always, folks, you got to remember to DCA, HODL, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Got more videos later today. As always, check them out. Peace.